guys, it's Fiona, and today I'm doing my very first episode of Storytime. Storytime is where I'm going to be reading children's books. So today, I think we're going to read two books. Our first book, I'm going to be reading two books because our first book is kind of a short book. Sorry about that noise back there. That was somebody opening up the door. That should stop soon. It might happen again. But anyway, our first story is really short, but it's a really good story. It's my favorite. It's called Panda Cake, and it's by Rosalie Schneider. So let's get started with reading A Panda Cake. To Mark by Rosalie Schneider. A panda cake, Mama's making a panda cake. Now, a panda cake is a special kind of cake. It's not like any you've ever eaten. It's got apples and roots and bamboo shoots and clover honey for the topping. But for Mama to make this wonderful cake, you boys will have to go shopping. I need eggs, I need some berries, some sunflower seeds, and some ripe cherries. So here's a list and here's the money. And Willie, remember the honey. Look, sunflower seeds, said Willie. Look, there's Porcupine's huckleberries. Let's take some of these birds' eggs and some of those woodpeckers' ripe cherries. We'll take some of the pig's apples. And we'll dig for the muskrat's roots. We'll take some of the bee's honey and the goat's bamboo shoots. We have the fruit, the eggs, and the honey, and we haven't spent any of the money. So you should take the basket and go ahead, while I visit the fair for an hour instead. And you can do something just as much fun. You can lick out the bowl when Mama's done. And while Mama is stirring the batter around, I'll take a few turns on the merry-go-round. Willie went to play at the carnival, while his brother went back home. A panda cake, Mama's making a panda cake. She shifts and measures, stirs and beats, and then add the fruits while the oven heats. She whips the batter round and round, and then it bakes to a beautiful golden brown. The cake is finished and ready to eat. It's high and light and not too sweet. All of a sudden, the pig comes to the door. Those are my apples. The muskrat comes and says, those are my roots. The bee says, that's my honey. And the goat, those are his bamboo shoots. It has my seeds. And it has my berries. It has my eggs, says the goose, and my ripe cherries. So Mama invited them all in to have tea. The birds and the animals, and even the bee. And everyone dined on that wonderful cake that only the panda knows how to make. And they all thanked Willie when he finally arrived for having spent Mama's money on the very last ride. Thank you, Willie, for taking our fruits, our eggs, our bamboo shoots. We never would have guessed they mixed so well to make such a delicious treat as a panda cake. But nothing was left of that wonderful cake that only a panda knows how to break. So 2 crusty pieces of leftover bread were all that Willie got from Mama instead. That panda cake was a special cake, and it was not like any other. But oh, don't ask Willie how special it was. You can just ask his little brother. That story was called A Panda Cake. And I decided that since the Panda Cake was a little bit longer than I thought, we will wait for next week, or maybe I'll do it sooner, to read the book, our next book, which is called My Sister's Rusty Bike. For now, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, you can do anything if you read a story.
I will breathe until the water